Now this is an off-grid propane heater, and it's a blue flame, which means that the blue flame heats the air, and the yellow flame is more of a radiant heat where it heats directly. So Tiny House, the solar cabin guy here on YouTube, he recommended these. This is what he uses in his solar cabin. He had an older one that was kind of leaking carbon monoxide, so he had to have it replaced. And it's pretty warm. It actually gets this place pretty warm. Now what I did was I just took the crowbar, and I noticed that with this there was already light coming out in between the floorboard and the wall. So I just took a crowbar, opened it up a little bit, and Douglas Fire fed it to me from the outside, and we installed it. We put the threads around the fittings so that way it fits pretty good. And yeah, here's the this is important. Without this, the stuff was leaking really bad, and we actually had to put a couple extra layers of it on the propane tank outside. I'm going to show you. And I just basically this heater came with the cables and the regulator and everything, and all we need to do is just buy a little propane tank, and we got a little we didn't get the big ones, we got one just like for a gas propane grill.
This is special tape.
Oh yeah, it's a special tape.
This isn't plumbing tape. This is gas tape. Can you show it right there? Gas tape. This is for propane and not your water lines.
It was $3 at Lowe's, and it's got a yellow tape, and it worked pretty good. It sealed it off in here, sealed it off outside. We checked it. When you want to check for leaks in the line, you take soapy water and rub the soapy water around each fitting, and wait a little bit, and it'll start blowing bubbles. And that's how you find out whether the lines are tight or not, or whether they're sealed up good enough. So this is what it looks like. We don't have it mounted yet. We just kind of got it resting on a box with some wood, and you know it's pretty secure. So it's not really going to go anywhere. Yeah, it's really secure, and the heat coming off of this thing, man, is nice. We've got some real good heat, and we got it on low. You can kind of see the little blue flame in there. And we were worried last night there was a lot of yellow flame or gold flame on there, and we were worried that it was putting out carbon monoxide. So we turned it off, and Tim turned it back on again today, and it's not really like that. It's more blue. So the orange flame means dirty air, yellow flame means carbon monoxide, and there's a little bit of orange flame in there, not really any yellow, and that must be from a dirty air. But as you can tell, it's been raining outside all day today, all day yesterday, and you can kind of hear it on the roof. And we also got a little propane heater right here too going. It's like a little hand warmer.
It's a catalytic heater. It goes for 14 hours on a single little tank like that. I think it's like 1500 BTUs.
And something like that's perfect for small spaces like a tent. We were using this thing to heat us up the last couple days before we got that one installed. And I mean, it's nice and warm and toasty in here right now.
Actually burnt this right here, standing over it.
Let's see that. Let's see. Oh my gosh, bro, it almost melted to your leg, dude.
No, this is fireproof right here, this inside layer.
Oh. You gotta be careful. He was trying to warm his butt up over the thing and standing over it. And
melted it.
Melted his leg. So let me take you guys outside and show you how I got the propane hooked up. And it's just we just put the little line right out there. I'm gonna take some grade stuff, the foam insulation, and seal that off. That's one of the reasons why we didn't insulate this yet, because we still got a lot of work we need to do in there, and we're gonna be running the oven up through there also too eventually. So let's go outside. Close the door, hold the heat in. And there's a little propane tank. So, oh, just got some water on the camera. So it's just the line running right outside. We sealed that up really good with that tape. And it was leaking really bad out of there, and we didn't know if we had the fitting on right or nothing like that. So we put some really good layers of tape. Got the leak to stop, and then we checked it with the soapy water and stuff, and there was no bubbles. So we got a good connection. And that tank right there was about $43, and this heater in here was $120 on Amazon.com. and it was free shipping. Now, the reason why I did this instead of a fireplace, I want to do a cast iron wood stove. My wife was really concerned about it because we got a little baby and we got another little baby on the way. She was worried about them getting hurt on it. And eventually I want to get that, but it was the only ones I could find were a couple $100. This was about half the price, and it was more of like an instant fix, you know. And with it raining outside, it actually worked out pretty good because we wouldn't have any dry firewood to burn anyway, and we'd be freezing right now if I would have brought a cast iron stove up here. So I think to have a little cast iron stove as a backup and to have a propane also too, I think that would be ideal for an off-grid situation. So this is the off-grid heater, off-grid propane heater, and Tim's got his little one right over here that you can burn yourself really bad with if you're not careful. So
I mentioned the ceramic ones versus the blue flames. The ceramic ones heat the objects around, and the blue flames heat the air.
Yeah, that's what I think I said that a little bit
Yellow
earlier.
flame.
Yeah.
I meant to say ceramic.
Well, it's ceramic. Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe. And go ahead and tell me what you guys think down below. Have a good one.
Yeah, I'm glad we got this thing. It's sweet. Instead of waking up freezing my butt off, it's pretty comfy. You were starting to sweat last night.